Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we are talking fake coins, and I know we've heard this before. We know how to check for fake coins, but what I wanted to point out today, more importantly, is that it's not always the old stuff. It's not always the old Morgans. It's not always the old American Eagles. Sometimes it's a coin that just came out last year. Now, one of these coins that you see in front of you here, one of these coins is fake. If you've already spotted it, comment down below and let me know. Chances are you may not notice it. It may be sticking out like a sore thumb. It may not be sticking. I don't know, guys. We're going to get into it right now. All right, guys, let's figure this out. So like I said, one of the coins that you see here before you is a fake. I'm hoping that you guys have already noticed it. It may stick out like a sore thumb, hint, hint. But before we get into which one of these is fake, I just wanted to tell you, it's not always the old coin. It's not always the Morgan that's the fake. I mean, clearly, this here is the fake. This is the real one. But it's not always the case, guys. Sometimes it's a new shiny coin. You know, maybe it's one of these two coins. They look okay to me. Maybe it's one of these two coins. They look okay to me. Maybe it's one of these two coins. Looks okay. Maybe it's this guy. I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to tell you right now. It's this guy right here. This is supposed to be a proof version of the monkey. So that's why it's so shiny in comparison to this one here. Now, I want to just point out the detail that goes into this coin, guys. Look at the detail. Look at those monkeys, right? That's detail in the coin, okay? Down to the mint mark. Everything here is right. Now we compare that to its counterpart, the actual real 1 ounce silver monkey here. Okay? Clearly you can tell a difference just looking at it, but that's because one's the proof, one's not the proof. Now if we put these side by side, you can tell almost immediately that one is smaller than the other. The fake here is smaller than the other. This is also much thicker than the original, the real one. So the fake here does stand out quite a bit at first glance. Now there's something else that drives me crazy about these fakes. You can hear the coin kind of rattling around in there. Now this coin, if you can, let me see if I can grab the lid to this. You can kind of see that this has a bubble to it, the coin holder here. It's not completely flat. Now if we take this one here, see, you can see that this is completely flat, right? Everything here is flat. And then we'll go to the fake one again. All right. You can see here that this one is not really flat. It's got that little bit of a dome to it, right? So that's one way that you can tell that you have a fake coin in your collection. Now, not always. The holder doesn't always tell you that you have a fake coin. Some of these holders too, this is another way. These cheap little holders have this on them. It's almost like a way for you to get your finger in there and pop them open. Now, this may just be the design of this, but it's not always. To me, it's just one sign. It's not the tell-all sign. Now, I'm looking through my case here. What I'm looking for in here is a Chinese coin. I want to find one so I can show you. Some of the coins are legitimate. All right, I think I found it here. There we go. Now, this here is a Chinese panda. I don't like pandas. I don't like the Chinese coins. Can you hear that rattle? Okay, see how that rattles around? None of the other ones really do that. Well, the fake one does. I mean, some of them have a little bit of a rattle. But these guys really rattle a lot, and they both have the raised, if you can see here, the raised case. So the cases aren't completely flat. Now this one I know to be 100% authentic, unless Modern Coin Mark's selling fake stuff, which I highly doubt it. But this one I got from Modern Coin Mark, so I know this is legit. But I don't like the cases that they're in. These cases signify fake to me. Here's that little lip that lets you pull this open. All that aside, you can't just go by the case. That's just pure stupidity. So we know that this is a real panda, just in a weird, crappy case. We know that this is a fake monkey in a weird, crappy case. So how else can you tell? Besides just looking at it and knowing that the colors are off, unless you were planning on buying a proof, then this may have you fooled because it's pretty good. I mean, it looks. If you think this is a proof, then you may be fooled, unless you flip it over. Now once you flip this coin over, I just want to show you guys the other side of this. Okay, they look pretty good. 1 ounce, 1 ounce, everything there looks pretty good. You know, you got the $1, but wait, you don't have the $1, you have 1 ounce over here. So you can see right here, right now, on this front, one of them claimed 1 ounce, while the other one here claims $1. I already looked at the proof version of this monkey just to see if it has 1 ounce written on there. It does not. It has $1 written on there. So this is a very bad fake, but it's a fake, guys. It's a very good bad fake, if that makes any sense. If they wanted to, they can make a couple of changes to this, and they can make this look like this. I mean, take a look at how the queen's printed here. Take a look at the face of this queen, and look at the finish that this face has. Does that finish look familiar to you? That finish there is exactly the same finish on here, okay? You see that? Everything is kind of reversed on this fake, which tells you that they could very, very easily make a couple of changes, some very easy changes, make this coin look just like this one, change the 1 to a number 1, and you got yourself a really good fake. So be careful when you buy your silver, guys. There's one way that never seems to really fail me, and you can see the scale back here. I'm going to show you. Weigh your coins. It takes a second. Take them out of the little container, put some gloves on, whatever. This one we know is fake, so we don't care about gloves. Let's just go ahead and pop this open, and we'll dump the coin out. Now you're gonna want to weigh this on something flat. Anytime I weigh my stuff here, it's always off a little bit because I have soft padding down here. You really want to weigh your stuff and make sure that you're on a flat, hard surface. So let's go ahead and weigh this one up. All right, so we've got this calibrated to 0. This should weigh 31.1 grams, but instead we see that it weighs almost 29 grams. Let's weigh that again real quick. Almost 29 grams, so it's slightly under as far as weight goes, and that, my friends, that is the easiest way to spot a fake. It is so hard for these counterfeiters to match the weight exactly. That's one of the hard things for them to do. So if you're looking to find out if your silver is real in your stack, that's one easy way. You can see this scale here fits right in the palm of my hand. It's very small. They have even smaller ones than this. It's probably less than 15 bucks. What I'll do for you guys is I'll put a link down below where you can pick one of these up. When you're going out to flea markets and garage sales, if you're looking to buy silver, make sure you have one of those with you. It's an easy way to find out if it's a fake. Another easy way that you can tell if it's a fake is with one of these magnets. Again, I know I've talked about this before, but since we're here, since we're talking about it, let me go ahead and show you how you can spot that. Look at that. Magnet sticks to it. Like really sticks to it. So this, my friends, is a clear fake. We're gonna go ahead and put this back in its container. And like I said, with these coins, it's not always the old one, guys. Sometimes it's the new ones. They are all over the place, and the detail that they get into these coins is getting better and better by the day. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that's done in some guy's garage. This is some extremely good detail. So in comparison, I'm gonna show you one last time the real monkey, the detail that we have in the monkey. And you can see here the detail in this monkey, the authentic one, is pretty good. It's pretty spot on. I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys, if the colors matched up, if they did what they had to do to match up the colors on the fake and the real, and match up the weight just a little bit better, you may have a lot of people fooled. So be careful when you buy your silver, guys. Make sure you're using reputable sources. If you do shop on eBay, which I know a lot of you do, either buy from a reputable store, a brick and mortar, a place that has an actual address, or do your research, know the seller, look at their feedback. I know there's some sellers out there that have 1,000+ feedbacks and they're still selling fake stuff. They're getting away with it. They're sneaking here, some of them in here and there. So make sure you keep your eyes and ears open out there. When you're shopping online, you have only yourself to blame if you get ripped off. So lucky for me, I knew this was a fake when I bought it. I got it for like $4, and just keep your eyes peeled when you're out there, guys. I want to know how quickly you guys figured out and spotted the fake here. What do you think about the differences? What do you think about the quality between the real and the fake? Let me know in the comments below. That's all I got for you. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thanks again for hanging out. Peace out, YouTube.